Now, when John Richardson dropped out of university, because it was true what I said at the beginning, he actually got a first, and then he dropped out to become a chef. But then he managed to drop out of that, and finally landed on his feet as a stand-up comedian. You're now in constant demand on the comedy circuit, and you've got your own radio show on BBC Six Music. So, first of all, why did you throw it all away?
I hated university. And it took me a year to realise there's other stuff you can do, so I did that instead.
To want to be a comedian, that's a very brave thing to want.
It's not brave, though, is it? It's only brave if you're not very good. Those guys out there with rubbish acts, no patter, they're the brave ones. They're the guys I take, man. They get up there night after night and trawl through that crap.
For no money.
They're the guys you guys salute, you buddy.
So you chose to live in Swindon?
Yeah.
Tell us why.
It's a good place to not be, if you know what I mean. My job means that if I'm at home, then I'm not doing very well. So my theory was I should live somewhere where I shouldn't be. That's kind of what it is.
Am I right in thinking it's because you don't like people dropping in unexpectedly?
If someone pops round for a coffee, they're going to touch everything you own.
You don't like people touching your things, do you?
No, there's the reason I've put my things where I've put them. And you know, if I wanted them to just move, then I'd live on a boat. That's why I like Swindon. No one's going to come round, nothing's going to move.
But it's because you've got a bit of OCD, haven't you?
A bit, yeah, but then I think everyone has.
Yeah.
I think everyone's got things they're particular about, and it's a sort of safety mechanism. It's all about knowing that if that's facing the right angle from the table, then the world is all right. Right, guys? It's, you know, whether you labels facing forwards, or whether the toilet roll goes forwards or backwards, or whether it goes knives then forks in the cutlery drawer or forks then... Everyone's got one, and you just, you know, don't stare at me if you haven't found yours yet.
I like this idea that the way that you sort of, rationalise your, condition, is that, is that you said everyone's got something, you assume that we're all, because I'm actually the opposite of that. I generally live in chaos, and it's an effort for me to sort of come up to the basic standards my wife expects.
That's how it works in a relationship, because you can never have two tidy people together because they'll kill each other. Two of you would just die of dysentery.
I wash my hands, you know. I don't.
So now you're a cook as well, I gather.
That was another thing that I couldn't, you know. I like food the way I like it, and I would send dishes up the way that I liked it, and they would come back, and I would refuse to do anything about it. Food would go cold because I'd spent so long sort of assembling the peas into a pyramid or something like that. I like symmetry.
Do you dream recipes, is that right?
Yeah, I dream up new cakes. And when I go to bed, I dreamt up like a set rhubarb and custard flan. It was like rhubarb and rose flavour with a set custard. So when you cut through it, it was a slice of yellow and then a slice of pink and then the pastry. And I went round to get the ingredients at the shop and got chatty checkout lady. I went, oh, what are you going to do with that then? There's no way I can tell the truth. I'm cooking a dream I had.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Richardson.